situation was there, finding out about coming to the Armed Forces Bowl and if she has any ties, military and I know Missouri has done a lot of things there regarding armed forces. So Desiree, are you?
Sure. Well, first of all, thank you very much. It's a privilege to be here, and it's a special day, definitely. When I got the call from Commissioner Sankey, and we had been doing research on the different potential bowls throughout the past week, but there's a level of meaning to this bowl game that's very special with the military tie-in. We have a large number of alumni. We have a large alumni base in the state of Texas and in Dallas specifically. We have, I think, 14 student athletes from the state of Texas, and we couldn't be more proud to be able to play against Army West Point and represent the Southeastern Conference. So it's a very special day, and we're very enthused. I look forward to working with Brant. And when he called today, we were talking about some of the history of this bowl game, and as we were talking about just the way that we can make this game the way that this game is very, very special. It just it really resonated. So we're very proud, and we cannot wait to be a part.
Thank you. And go ahead, and if you have questions for Desiree, go ahead and post in the chat so we don't talk all over each other. If anybody has anything, let me know.
Awesome.
All right, great. Well, hang tight there. Let's see if everything.
Drew, do you want me to just respond in the chat?
I'm sorry?
Did you say you want me to respond in the chat?
Oh, no, if anybody wanted to ask a question so I can see. Whoop, there we go. We got some here. All right.
Oh, I thought I got off really easy, so I was ready to go.
I see hands now. All right.
Drew, can I interject quickly? I apologize. Coach Drink is got to fly here shortly. Yep. So if we could take care of Coach Drinkwitz first, let him give a quick statement and then take some questions. Thank you, Desiree.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Coach, if you want to start with a couple of quick statements, quick thoughts on the day, and then we'll take questions.
Yeah, really excited for our seniors for the opportunity to participate in this bowl game. Obviously, it has a special tie-in honoring our service, our armed forces. We have Curtis Looper, our running backs coach, was a U.S. Army veteran. And so obviously for us, this is going to be a special bowl game. We have 17 student athletes from the state of Texas. So always an opportunity to get closer to home and get into the recruiting grounds of Texas is awesome. And so very excited about playing in this game. Obviously got a great opponent in the West Point. And so it will be a fun challenge and a difficult challenge for us. So with that, I'll open it up for questions.
And we can use the raised hand, and I can help here, Drew, for in the essence of time. Dave Matter?
For either of you, Eli or Desiree, just how did the process unfold when you knew that this was going to be the bowl, that you weren't going to be part of one of the SEC bowls?
I'll defer to the administration. We got a phone call early this morning. We thought this might be the target, but didn't know. You never know until the SEC confirms. I don't know, whether it doesn't matter to me whether it's an SEC affiliate or not. I think for us, it's an opportunity to play in a place where I said 17 student athletes are from. We've got a large alumni base, and it's a great recruiting ground for us. So for me, it's a real win-win in what we're trying to accomplish with this program.
And Desiree, if you wanted to add to that.
Sure. We knew that this was a potential bowl. We researched it, and we're just really proud that, like I said, the level of meaning associated with this bowl, with the military tie-in, with it being Dallas, with it being the state of Texas. We have a rich alumni base. We have student athletes that are from there that get to go home and see their families. And the opportunity to participate in a bowl game is always special. So we're really proud to be a part.
Eric Blum.
And my question would be for Eli. Have you started the early scout on Army yet? If so, what have you learned?
They run the triple option.
What would be the specific challenges of running stopping a triple option?
I haven't had a chance to watch any film. We were on the practice field this morning, and I'm actually headed to do an in-home visit tonight, and so we haven't broken down that yet. We've defended the triple option before. It's obviously a unique challenge, especially in such a short time frame. So we'll have to reframe how we organize the next 2 weeks, specifically around finals, to get ready for this game. I know defensively they run a multiple front. Their defensive coordinator does an outstanding job with mixing coverages and pressures and plays man to man. And we'll get a chance to scout them on Saturday. Obviously, they're playing in the Army-Navy game. So just all preliminary right now.
Again, we're going to stick with questions for Coach Drink. He's got to be wheels up here shortly. Benjamin Hockman, if you've got questions.
Hey, Coach, I'll make it quick. I know these aren't your favorite types of questions, but I was really curious. What can you share about your quarterback situation heading into this bowl game?
Yeah, I think that's a great question. Something that everybody wants to know. Have had conversations with the entire group, and these past 2 practices have been 100% open competition. Everybody's had opportunities with the ones, and really are giving our guys in different scenarios, open field, red zone, into game scenarios to continue to improve and make game reps and game-like decisions. And whoever we feel like gives us the best chance to win and move our football team is going to play in the bowl game. And so we have a little bit of time for that competition to develop and play out.
And a quick follow-up on that, just to make sure I heard you right. So any of the 3, if not more, quarterbacks could start in this game?
Yeah, any of the 3. Mm-hmm.
And just put into words I guess for lack of a better word, how cool it is that you get these extra practices for your quarterbacks to just learn the system better.
Yeah, it's not just for our quarterbacks, but specifically for them, it's great. It's opportunities to play. And it's really hard to have a quarterback competition during the season because those practices are usually more versus scout teams and you don't have extended reps versus the defense. And so you're not getting live reps to see who's more prepared. And so now we've got more reps to do that, more opportunities to evaluate our guys, demonstrate leadership and competitiveness. And so that's been good. But for our whole team, it's an opportunity for us to develop and for us to improve. And I think you've seen that improvement in our defense specifically over the year. And now we're getting extra practices to do that and look forward for us to challenge our offense to meet that too and continue to grow and develop.
Thanks, Coach.
Gabe DeArmond.
You said you're already on the practice field. I mean, how many practices do you anticipate getting in? And going into a bowl game, how do you balance the idea that you want to get some of your younger guys more reps, but it's still really about winning?
Yeah, it's about both. It's about player development and winning. And so we're going to do both of those things. That's why we had practice this past weekend. We'll have a little bit of one throughout the week. They'll be lifting, and then we'll get some individual with the coaches that are in town. And then this coming weekend, we'll get another 2 set of developmental practices. And then after that, they've got finals, and then we'll be into game prep week. This bowl game comes a little bit faster than maybe some other ones that it's going to take away maybe a few developmental practices. And so that's why I felt like it was important for us to get 2 in this weekend and 2 in next weekend. And I know it's a real grind on our coaching staff to be out. Yesterday was the first day since Sunday that I haven't been on an airplane, but to get those practices in, to host official visits, recruit is what we have to do right now for our program.
Lila Bromberg.
Yeah, Eli, kind of, building off of that, just how kind of do practices run it all differently when you're preparing for a bowl game than when you're in the middle of the season, and kind of the approach you guys take with those?
Well, like right now, it was all good on good. So it was, during the season, you break off into scout teams and you're working on specific looks that may be unique to that football team or the plays that football team runs. For us, special teams was all about individual development. We spent 5 periods in individual, working on specific skills and fundamentals. And then we went good on good, our schemes versus their schemes, playing fast, recognizing and making plays, playing with great fundamentals and technique. that's a little bit different. It was more like a fall camp or a spring practice.
Dave, Matt,
Eli, with the staff change you had with Casey, are you working on that now, hiring somebody to replace him, or is that kind of lower on the priority list?
Yeah, no, I'm not working on that right now. My total focus right now is recruiting and bowl prep. And if you chase two rabbits, you'll catch none. I feel very strongly that we'll be able to fill in and replace Casey. Want to wish him all the best at SMU. I know he's earned and worked that. He's one of my great friends, and so wish him well on his journey. But we'll be fine moving forward, and we'll get the best person in to replace Casey and join our staff. But that work won't be done until after the bowl game and probably into January.
Callum McAndrew.
Hi, Lyle. I know after the Arkansas game, Tyler Beatty said that he was hoping to play in this game. Have you had a chance to speak to him? Any play?
Yeah, I've spoke to him. Obviously, we had our football banquet last night. He was the team MVP, offensive MVP, and what is just a phenomenal. Was out there the past 2 days practicing and getting better, and we anticipate him giving it a go in the bowl game. So very excited about his competitive spirit.
And a final question for Coach Drink from Andrew Kaufman.
Coach, you're 8-0 in bowl games all time. What's the key to being so successful in these postseason games?
You're only as good as your next one, Andrew. So not worried about what the past is. We're going to work extremely hard. I know tackling, turnovers, and penalties are really the three keys that you have to focus on. Sloppy play gets you beat in bowl games, and specifically against a very good Army team who capitalizes on time of possession and capitalizes on their possession. So we're going to have to play a cleaner football game than we've been playing.
And real quick, can you confirm that Al Davis was promoted to full-time?
Thank you so much, Coach.
I can confirm that an offer has been extended to Al Davis to join our football team, our football staff full-time, and he's accepted, but we're working through some legalities or contracts and all that.
Thanks, Coach. Safe travels.
Safe travels.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.